exactly the same day, so we were good mates. We went along and just saw this group on a little stage there, and the singer, who was John, just looked like he had something, you know.
Did you audition?
Well, what happened was they did their first thing, and then they had a break, and then they were due to do the evening thing, so the break was an opportunity for the band to get drunk, really. And so John was, he'd had a few beers when I sort of finally said hello to him. But yeah, I'll show you the song.
Yeah.
Sure. I just happen to have a guitar.
As you do.
As you do, you carry them with you, you know.
That's right.
My trade. Near enough. And so, yeah.
It'll do.
It'll do.
Yeah.
So we were backstage and saying, John was leaning over me with this beery breath. So I thought, who is this, you know? But one of them lent me his guitar, and I had to turn it around because I'm left-handed. Theirs goes the other way, and they wouldn't let me change the strings. But because I had a mate who had a right-handed, I'd learned to play upside down. So that was a little bit impressive. But I also knew the words to this song that they all loved, and they didn't know the words. That was enough to get me in. It was called 20 Flight Rock, Eddie Cochran's song. So I'll just do a little bit of it, show you what got me in the Beatles. Well, I got a girl with a record machine. When it comes to rockin', she's a queen. To dance on a Saturday night, all alone where I can hold her tight. She lives on the 20th floor uptown. The elevator's broken down, but I want 1, 2, flight 3, flight 4, 5, 6, 7, flight 8, flight more. I'm on 12, I'm starting to sack. 15 before I'm ready to drag. I get to the top, I'm too tired to rock.
Oh, yeah. That was the start of it all. And what was the one single image, one single moment that, when you look back, sums up for you Beatlemania? What happened to you? Is it just
Beatlemania? Single image, I suppose, would have to be arriving in America for the first time, because we kind of crept our way up, you know, through clubs and dance halls, the Cavern, theatres and things like that. Did a bit of telly, where we saw you, radio and stuff, and then eventually the thing came to go to America, and we weren't sure how big we were there. So we got off the plane, and there was all these millions of people. We said, "Who's this for?" They said, "It's for you." And you know, we rode in the big limousine, and all the DJs going, "And the Beatles are arriving in New York. It's official. They've landed." And WKBC, you know, it's like, what? So we were just thrilled, you know. So.
And that would, I mean, that was, so, but that would totally have changed your lives, wouldn't it? From that moment on, you became somebody different. You're this band from Liverpool, and all of a sudden, you're overnight, you're bigger than any band has ever been before.
Yeah, good, isn't it?
It's an extraordinary story. They just four lads, you know, just happened to America and wallop, it goes to the...
I think the thing is, you know, to tell you the truth, I think we always knew we were a little bit special.
Did you?
Because we'd worked with other bands, and we'd love them. We think they were good. We were kind of slightly more student-y than the average bands around at the time. So we had a little sort of an edge, a little bit more artsy. John had gone to art college. Me and George had gone to this grammar school, and just, I don't know, I kind of like poetry and plays a little. I think somehow it kind of gave us a little bit of a sort of edge somehow,
and
a little bit different.
I mean, you liked each other. There was a kind of
we did like each other a lot. You had to.
Yeah.
You had to, or you couldn't get on. I mean, there was one time when we were. This is how much we had to like each other. We'd travel around all the time, and we'd be in the van, the you know, ever-present van. And remember, we'd come up from London. We'd never stay in London. We'd always go back for the night, go home, you know. So we're coming back, and somehow, I think, like, the heater had gone off in the van, and maybe the windscreen had come in. It was a bitterly cold winter's night. So we hit upon this plan of lying on top of each other. It was the only way. You really couldn't... You had to do that, didn't you? Yeah, so we lay on top. It was a Beatles sandwich.